Let's begin with this longer version video on BBBY, which I'm gonna just clear a lot of fog that it's around BBBY. Like, this is not gonna be like those videos. This is gonna be for the newbies, and not only for the newbies, but for the people who are actually very advanced in the technicals and fundamentals. Are gonna uh, just walk through this video with a aha moment, right? Now let's begin with it. So we're gonna get in like in a minute into the technicals. I'm gonna show you exactly why, when, where, and the reasons behind everything. Well, where to expect the price to go and whatnot on BBBY. This is gonna be a very interesting video. I'm very excited on it. Right now, if you just search BBBY stock, okay, this is what's gonna pop up. Bad Bath and Beyond, of course. If you're having a Google browser and whatnot, the thing is that we have a lot of kind of news right here. For example, I looked at this thing right here. This is the first thing that pops up. Then this is 4 hours ago, on Investor Place. BBY stock Bed Bath and Beyond tracks higher after finally making interest payments. So Bed Bath and Beyond like made its February 1st interest payments on February 28th as uh $1 billion cash injection both time, but doesn't change the trajectory. Those who bought the meme have lost their chance to get out of BBBY stock. Now, again, uh, this is like what I really wanted to read, right? What happens next for BBBY stock? Listen to this. I think maybe for the people who are watching this, some of you have been through this, but BBBY may seem to be trading near the break-up value. It had 1.44 billion dollars in inventory and 153.52 million dollars in cash in November. But Gove's plan puts all that into the hands of a new investors. Those who stayed hoping for a turnaround will be disappointed even if it comes. Now, again, you can go just to read something, but I'm going to show you right now what happens next with BBBY. Again, as I mentioned, the technicals are going to be very interesting for you. And very, yeah, let me not talk about it, but continue with the subreddit. A lot of people maybe who are watching this video are in the subreddit. So, looking at it again, this guy, for example, DMDTT, or what he says that biosimilar triggered. Again, this is just through some his own analogy. Again, this is his whole technical chart, which I'm going to show you right now. Mine. We do see a lot of hype around it. Maybe by Golden Cross on SMA, kind of hit right. Also, this is like what I wanted to kind of shout out there for the people who are looking to buy into this. So this comment deserves all the post. And what does this guy say? Save money by buying all your consumables at BBBY like soap, shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrushes, paper towels, coffee pods, vitamins, supplements. And uh, I buy all my supplements from BBBY now on monthly repeat. Welcome rewards plus membership is the way. $29 a year, $242 a month for best prices on all daily consumables and their price merge. Now this is just kind um, of what's supporting BBBY. Then we have the comments, which I'm not going to get into a lot. This is not really that important. The most important thing right now are the technicals. Again, you cannot just have technicals. Of course, you need fundamentals, which we already have shouted them out in the previous video. This is not something that much that we should cover on fundamentals, but more on technicals. Technicals are very interesting, right? As we mentioned, this is not going to be like a typical chart that you see on the YouTubers on YouTube. This is going to be a very clean chart where you can only see the price action. It's not going to be like those. Okay, we have that band. I'm not saying I'm not having anything against those people, but it is going to be a very clean chart, which we're going to discuss right now. It's just so you understand, right? This is even for the advanced viewers. So let's get right into it. Just by looking at BBBY like a from a very high perspective, I'm talking like a 6 month chart. Nobody has ever done this. This is a 12-month chart. Okay, 12-month chart. And looking at it, we do see that nonetheless we're in a bearish 12-month range because we broke the low. And ever since then, we have been going down. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Now, I can even go to 24 months if I'm not wrong. Okay, it's not applicable because it's just going to be very high time frame. But let's go like to the 6 month again. We broke the structure here and here. You can see we cannot just run from the fact that we are just delivering bearish these past few. Let's say from 2015 we had a pretty big bearish move. Then after from 2020 to 2021, actually the whole year 2020 was good, right? Bigger pullback that we had, and from the start of 2021 we have been in this, even to 2021, 2022, and of course in the middle we had some pullbacks and whatnot. But right now BBBY seems like it's actually again taking a turn down, just following the trend we do see. And I think this is very understandable, and maybe it's gonna click right now. But BBY has been going down for like right here, as I mentioned, on the high time frame, and even right now. Technically, what is my expectation? You do see that we had a break right here. Bam. There's not denying that. This is again weekly range. And after that weekly range, this is what made another breakdown right here. Now you may not see it again. There was a upside move, this big candle down, and then up, down, down candle. From me following the system, my system is basically if you break with the candle, that's a break up. We didn't break with the candle up on the weekly. This is all just wicks. This is not like really a break to me, but on the lower time frame, it's a break, of course. But this is me looking at the daily chart. Okay, having that said, looking at the bottom right corner right here, we have some income statements, which I'm not going to touch upon. This is going to be very simple again, so everyone understands. We have the performance. This is how the thing has performed in the past. These are all facts. We do see that the highest time interval is the yearly, and also we have the highest number down, which again makes sense because we just looked at the chart. But those are two red flags, right? This is bad. In terms of the price, that's actually bad. Now, looking at it, my personal opinion, right, as I always say, before I get into the tiny bitty stuff. There's this disclaimer that nothing on the channel constitutes financial or professional advice. You should keep that in mind. But as I mentioned, the weekly time frame we failed to break multiple times higher. Now we do see that if I go daily, now we can start to say, but on the daily it broke. Of course it broke, but this is me just looking at the weekly and the candles. Daily, the first thing like that it did, it broke right here. Then it failed to break it one more time. Hypothetically, we can argue that on the daily chart we're in a bullish range because hypothetically we are. But having in mind the weekly time frame and whatnot, just mitigated some areas right now. These lows that haven't been like tapped into the 30 years period that we did at the start of this year are looking more and more actually doable. What do I mean by that? Looking at the, let's say, 4 hour time frame, because we just did the daily, we do see kind of these zigzag motions to on BBBY down. A lot of people, keep in mind, are invested. Maybe some people got in right there. Some people are maybe getting in right here, right here. But do not get me wrong. This price, like for some people like that are getting in right now, is a lot better. Okay, it's a lot better than actually some people that they got in at $20. Okay, that obviously does make sense. This is not me saying that you should buy the thing. So I'm never going to do that as always. That's the disclaimer. But all I'm trying to say, just logic, it makes sense. What is my opinion though? My opinion is for this to continue and deliver lower like that. I'm genuinely expecting it to continue to deliver lower because we just tapped into some supply areas. Of course, right now I'm actually just rooting for a little bullish moves right here. I'm expecting it to kind of take out these highs and then deliver lower and whatnot. So let me know your thoughts on BBBY. This is just a short-term prediction right here. Okay, we saw some stuff right there. Genuinely expecting more just for this to continue and deliver lower. Now a lot of people are going to be against it. I absolutely understand. Maybe after that, when I see some confirmations for upside moves, I might be bullish. But for right now, looking at least to the lows, I'm at least bearish to the lows. Let's put that in that perspective.